What's going on, guys? Do you have ugly kitchen cabinets and no idea what to do with them? Stay tuned for the hot list. Hey, y'all, Matt in a hat, Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. You are tuned in to the hot list on this Red Friday. I come to y'all Monday through Friday around 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we hang out for a few minutes. We talk about a property that is new to the market, been on the market, and had some type of price reduction on the property, as well as answer a question of the day that is submitted by you guys, the viewers. Also, we spend some time and thank our sponsor of the week. This week is going to be no exception, and I will get into that shortly. As you guys get in here, if you would comment hashtag live or hashtag replay so I know how you are viewing this, I would greatly appreciate it. If you are watching this on Facebook, please make sure you like this video, share it out, tag somebody that can benefit from this. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, then make sure you subscribe down below and hit that thumbs up button, as well as that bell notification, so as I drop videos like this, you get notified and can come check out the latest content. All right, so the property we are talking about today, the address is 1911 Briarcliff Lane, right here in the Emporia area. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath. Now, it does have a 1-car garage. The garage does look like it can be 2. It is in fact just an oversized single-car garage. So I would not recommend trying to squeeze 2 cars in there. Square footage on this house is 1,939. Currently, this house is listed for $185,000, courtesy of American Real Estate. And what stands out to me about this property is the house. Yes, the backyard is mostly what stands out to me, because with the way they have it set up and the trees, the shrubs that they have planted, you have basically a private backyard that you can just enjoy and just hang out. It's got carpet throughout the house, and it's got a brick fireplace as well. The kitchen on this house is pretty good size. There is tons of storage in the kitchen cabinets, as well as plenty of countertop space and like a little breakfast bar type area at the end of one of these counters. This does have a partial basement in it, and part of it is finished. And right now they have it set up for a rec room. Obviously, you can make it whatever you want, but the way it's set up right now, very cool. And there is a patio area off the living room that has a covered porch, and gives you a nice view of the backyard, just kind of your own little oasis. So very cool. Definitely worth checking out and seeing. Click on the link in the description here, and that's going to take you right over to that house so you can see the pictures and the property for yourself. If you have any questions, I hope you know by now, you can reach out to me through my website, or you can come back to Facebook and shoot me a message and just say, hey, I have a question about this property, and just let me know. Before we get into the question of the day, I do want to thank our sponsor of the week this week, who is Houston Sober Agency. Houston is a farmer's insurance agent here in the Emporia area. He does all kinds of insurance. He does home, he does auto, he does life insurance, he does renter's insurance, and he does business insurance as well. I know after talking to him, one of the biggest things that, I don't want to say homeowners, because it's typically people in general, that they don't think about or consider is life insurance. So spend some time, talk with Houston, and he can definitely get you set up, take you through what it's like of, not playing 20 questions, but to get to know you. That way, should something happen to you, or God forbid your spouse, your family, you have something that's able to at least help you out a little bit in the meantime. Question of the day. My kitchen cabinets are ugly. What can I do about my kitchen cabinets? So I like this question as somebody who is going through this myself. We are debating on whether on really what to do with our cabinets, because our first instinct was just to rip them out and replace them. Then we thought, how do we do this? How much work is it going to be? Where do we start? Will it be worth it once we spend however much money in order to give our kitchen a facelift? So then we looked into updating and not replacing our kitchen cabinets. With this, it can potentially be less expensive and less stressful. I won't say less work, because not having done it, I can't answer that for myself. So if you guys have replaced your kitchen cabinets, let me hear, drop in the comments. Let me know if you have replaced them, if you have updated them. Let me know that as well. I would love to pick your brain a little more and see how it went for you. So we're going to talk about 4 things to consider before just ripping out your kitchen cabinets. Number 1 is going to be probably the simplest one, which is going to be adding a coat of paint. Again, this is going to be one of the most simple fixes. Keep in mind with this, the cabinets do need to be in decent shape. I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody watching this by now. Painting your kitchen cabinets can absolutely renew and revitalize those cabinets, make them look completely different. They can turn a plain ugly cabinet into works of art. I mean, it could be it's gonna give the kitchen a completely different look and different feel, because a lot of times what you can do with these will actually, you can paint them to help match the appliances or some type of decorating style or theme that you want to do in the kitchen. So with this, I would recommend taking your time, doing it right. Don't half-ass it. Don't just throw some paint on them. Hang on just a second. Don't just throw some paint on the cabinets if they are starting to peel or fade. Take the time, sand it down, get all the stain off of them. Anything that's discolored on there, try to remove that the best you can. Throw a coat of primer on there. Throw 2 just in case, and before you put that paint on there, and you'll really notice the difference. Now with the paint, you don't necessarily have to remove the cabinets. I do want to add that in there. You can if you choose to, but a lot of times, especially when it comes to sanding, you may want to do it. But a lot of times, you can just get a shop vac, tape off the kitchen, and leave them in place. Number 2, new doors and fixtures. If the cabinets need just a little more than a facelift with paint, consider the hardware. This is going to include the handles, the hinges, any other fixtures to replace, because these are typically easy to fix. This can also change the look and the feel of the cabinets as well. I would caution with this, if you have some that are going to have more severe problems or issues with the cabinets, like it's damaged or warped. For example, your cabinet door. Why not just simply change the cabinet door? Right? All you gotta do is just buy a new cabinet door, put that hardware on there, and the new door is going to revitalize the old cabinet. Great solution, as long as the body and the shelving of the cabinets are in good shape. Plus, it's still going to be paintable if you want to paint it as well. So just keep that in mind. Number 3 is going to be facelift your cabinets. I did mention cabinets needing a little bit of work. Maybe it's more than just the doors or the fixtures. Refacing your cabinet, what this actually does, what this actually means, is going to be adding new veneer or whatever covering you choose to the outside of the cabinet body itself. This is going to cover some of the cracks, some damage, and any other imperfections, as well as stains when you reface. So it's going to give a completely different look. This is going to freshen up the look of the cabinets with a fraction of the work that it's going to take to rip out the cabinets altogether. And this, just like the painting, again, you can rip them out if you want to. With refacing your cabinets, you don't necessarily have to remove them from the kitchen in order to do this. You can just reface them and add that veneer right there. And finally, number 4, do you need new kitchen cabinets? Well, that's what Lisa and I find ourselves asking each other and looking at the cabinets. This is going to be the ultimate question, right? What if the interiors or shelves are going to be warped or damaged because the outside of the cabinet is damaged? What do you do at this point? This is the point that I would give strong consideration into replacing all of your kitchen cabinets. Why all of them? Because the chance of finding one that's going to match the rest is going to be difficult. The process is fairly straightforward. As far as ripping out the old and replacing it with the new, just do what you can to find the similar sizes. And we're not going to get into the countertop. That's different topic. This could cost more than expected. Just be aware of that. And it's a lot more involved than I'm making it sound. Just from the people I've talked to, it's not as simple and straightforward as pulling one out and installing another one. So I'm oversimplifying this because of for time purposes. So if your cabinets truly need to go, don't settle for substandard cabinetry. Get what you want. Get what's gonna have a good look to it. What's gonna last, and what is going to be the most functional in the kitchen. The options listed that I listed above are all great options but of course, if by any means, if there's issues or problems or damage to the cabinets, get new cabinets. It's that simple. Just get new cabinets. If it's a matter of the cost, just figure out what you need, measure, and this is what we're kind of going through right now as well. We have an idea of the cabinets. We have measured. We are looking at just buying one every so often versus what it's going to cost to do it all at once. So that's where we're at in the process, and I would love to hear what you guys think as well. So that's what I got for you guys in the hot list. Thank you for watching today with Matt in the Hat, Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. I do this because your experience matters and should be trusted with a veteran. Y'all have an awesome Red Friday, and I will see you back here Monday, 12 o'clock.